Today we are going to be looking at 80s and early 90s swimsuits, just how fun and kitschy and ridiculous they are. I love the novelty prints. As you can see, this is not quite a swimsuit, it's just a very questionable dress. Very stretchy, very neon. Okay, onto the swimsuits. This swimsuit is probably, actually almost definitely from the 90s. So this is vintage Moschino, which is a big designer both then and now. This is part of the Puzzle collection. I'm trying to think of where you might have seen it. If you've ever seen the television show Absolutely Fabulous, Adina wears the Puzzle jacket from this line, and it has become one of the most collectible lines of Moschino's history. It's incredible, it's super fun, very loud, while still being pretty conservative. You know what? I actually don't usually do conservative, but I do Moschino. Next one, I think will show a little more skin. Okay, this is my second swimsuit, and it is so fabulous. It's so loud 80s. It's got the novelty print. It sort of looks somewhat Flintstones, very high cut on the hips. You know, it's perfect for its time period. It reminds me of Married with Children and Kelly Bundy. She would wear the really sexy outfits, and that was really 90s, but the 90s was a little in love with the 80s, right? If I keep it, I'm just gonna tighten it a little bit right here, because I think it's gonna slip off my boobs if I try to wear this in public. It'll be bad. But super cute. So this one's a keeper for sure. And this swimsuit, perfectly 80s, early 90s. I think that those eras just really kind of blended in together. And this is that sort of Saved by the Bell, very kitschy, very fun. I don't know if you guys remember, Saved by the Bell did like a summer series where they were at the beach. This is it. Absolutely love it. I'm just gonna pretend that I'm Kelly Kapowski for a second and check it out. This is another one that I have to be careful in because this top will not stay on easily. One wave hits you and free show, problem. So maybe only do this one for photo shoots. But I love the novelty prints, very typical of the era. Yellow was a very popular color. Not really my color, but I think it's only hints. I think I'm okay. Otherwise, it might turn me green. Let's go to the next suit. So this one's definitely 90s. It's probably early 90s. Still got a lot of neons. The flower prints became big. The 60s kind of came back in the 90s, so everything was 90s to 60s. And that's where the flowers start coming in. The cutouts are what make this piece really special. Very cute, fun. This one I think just shows a little bit too much, so we're just gonna stay covered. This isn't really a swimsuit. Like, some people use them as swimsuits, but it was really probably more workout gear. It's just too much fun. It reminds me of all these movies from that era. Absolutely kitschy and ridiculous. Just little straps. A little bit of a Borat feel too. So check it out. Can you imagine doing a workout in this thing? Just, hooray. I can't move my arms, hold on. Yeah. Yeah, there's a really good movie with John Travolta in one of these things. You should check it out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a really fun learning experience, I'm sure. Check out my Patreon and my Instagram and Two Girls, One Closet. You can see some of my fashion stuff.